All right, hello, everybody, and welcome to the monthly webinar. You know what we like to do. Go ahead and drop in the chat where you're tuning in from, and let me go ahead and switch my chat settings so I can see what everybody is seeing. Um, Here we go. All right, so welcome to the call. This is the first call of the new year 2024. We're super excited, and as you guys are going through and dropping in where you're tuning in from, it would also be fun to hear what your New Year resolutions may be. So I know it's that time of year. Everybody sets different goals, dreams, and aspirations. So as you're dropping in where you're tuning in from, let's hear what your plans are for 2024. So what kind of New Year's resolutions do you have? Some of them are kind of simple and common. Some of you may have some wild ones. So I kind of want to see the wild resolutions getting thrown out there. Me personally, I actually didn't make any, so that way I'm 100% guaranteed to win. So no resolutions, guaranteed win. So 50K affiliate, I love it. 25K affiliate, there we go. 250K affiliate, lose more body fat. Hey, everybody wants to do that. We got the products for you, so definitely right place to be. 50K affiliate there. We got people tuning in from Colorado, Texas, Idaho, and all around the globe. Hello, Texas in the house. There we go. Make more money. Perfect. Love it. 250K, 550K, sign up 100 people, super affiliate, Vegas, baby, I see you. South Dakota, Norway, hello, Europe, Chicago, another person with 100K New Year's resolution, 1 million in 2024, super affiliate, baby. Yes, sir, Jefferson Santos, let's do it. I love these New Year's resolutions. So, hey, from what I'm seeing, y'all are in the right place. You have the right tools. Perfect to hit those New Year's resolutions. So let's definitely run for it in 2024. So, hey, without further ado, I would love to welcome the one, the only Josh Swagel to the call because we have some phenomenal news and we want to kick it off. So, Josh, go ahead and jump on and say hello to everybody that's tuning in from around the globe.
Awesome, Chris. I'm here. Can you see me and can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Can you see my screen?
Yep, 100%.
Awesome. Cool. Well, first off, I want to just say hello and welcome everybody and happy new year. We're here in 2024. 2023 was an amazing year. I feel like in My Daily Choice, we laid the foundation. We did so many amazing things as a company. We added a marketplace, we developed our technology, we had some amazing events in 2023, but I feel like 2024 is our year in My Daily Choice. So many exciting brands, product launches, things coming in the future. And what we want to do on this webinar is really just kick the year off. We've got some exciting announcements, some exciting things that are going to be launched. There's going to be some training on this webinar as well. This will be recorded, posted in your back office, on Telegram, on YouTube. So hope you guys enjoy and throw some like throughout the webinar, throw some flames in the chat if there's something that you're excited about. I loved as we were coming on seeing all the New Year's resolutions for what rank you want to hit, what your goals are, fitness goals, health goals, financial goals. And that's what this is all about is setting your intention for the new year. We're here in January and it's time to kick this thing off. So first off, I want to just congratulate everybody who ranked up since November, who will be joining us for the 420 Jamaica trip. This is going to be a really, really exciting trip. As you guys know, 420 is a very special day here in My Daily Choice. We always do a big sale on the HempWorks brand, our CBD products. And so tinctures, topicals, pet products, all of the amazing HempWorks products go on sale. We usually do a BOGO, and it's kind of cool that we're timing up this leadership trip in Jamaica, perfect theme for 420. And so I'm really excited about this trip. And so just to refresh you guys is everybody who, ranked up from November to March 2024. So it's a 5-month qualification, can come celebrate with us at an all-inclusive resort in Azul Beach in Negril. And this is going to be our 420 trip. It's April 18th to the 22nd. It's a 4-night, 5-day double occupancy accommodation, includes all your meals, round trip airport transfers. There will be some really cool HempWorks announcements there. There's going to be a welcome reception with an open bar, and then at the tail end of the trip, there will be a farewell beach party with a dinner and a DJ. And here's how, just to tell you a little bit about this trip. Like some of the leaders have asked, like, hey, 420, like we're working like all the time on 420. And so what we're going to do is on April 20th, it will be like more of a mastermind day where everybody can get together, work, have laptops out, and be able to like make those calls, reach out to your customers. And we will do the 420 sale early. So everybody has plenty of time leading up to 420 to take advantage of it. And I think it's going to be just an amazing time. This Jamaica trip, again, it includes an all-inclusive beach resort. There's amazing activities and excursions like snorkeling and all kinds of stuff that you can do. And then there's this really cool place called Rick's Cafe, which we're going to be doing some, dining there. And it's just got some of the most amazing views you've ever seen. And so to qualify to go on this trip, you have to hit the rank of 1K. So if you hit 1K, just any month. So if this is your first month in My Daily Choice and it's January, if you hit the rank of 1K, that's only 1,000 in business volume, you're qualified to go. You can pay $9.99 and then you're able to go on this trip. The price of this trip, if you were to buy it outside of My Daily Choice, would be much more expensive than $9.99. Again, this includes your stay, all meals, round trip airport transfers. And so this is like a, premium vacation. If you hit the rank of 5K, you're qualified to go, and it's cheaper than if you hit the rank of 1K. You're only paying $750 a person. If you hit the rank of 10K, you're only paying $500 a person. And then if you hit the rank of 25K, then it is completely free for you and a +1. So if you hit the rank of 25K 2 months out of the qualification period, so maybe that's January and February. January and February, you go 25K, or it could be January and March. You go 25K. Then it's completely free for you and a +1. And then finally, if you hit the rank of 50K, it's free for you and a +1. Plus, you get $1,000 towards your flights. 100K, same thing, free for you and a +1, and $2,000 towards your flights. And 250, you're getting the $2,000 airline credit, but you're also getting $2,000 in spending money as well. So I hope you guys, fight hard. It's a new year. It's time to rank up. It's time to take massive action. And you definitely want to be there with us in Jamaica. And, we're going to have a massive 420 as a company, and how cool to be able to celebrate, with all of the top leaders at this amazing resort on the beach during like one of the biggest sales of the year. So can't wait for that to happen. All right, this month we're going to do something a little bit different. As you guys know, in 2023 we launched Brand Bucks. Brand Bucks, I think, was one of the missing ingredients in My Daily Choice that we needed to create duplication, and it really like feeds into and supports having a marketplace. One of the interesting things about having a marketplace is you have a lot of products to choose from. But what Brand Bucks does is it brings all those together, because as somebody is accumulating Brand Bucks, they're going to want to spend it on different brands and products. And maybe some of those products they haven't tried before, or they're new brands being introduced into the marketplace. But we thought, how cool would it be to do some challenges and start to do these challenges throughout the year and raffle off and give away Brand Bucks. And so we're doing a transformative testimony campaign. We're inviting all of our affiliates and customers to share personal testimonies about your experiences that you've had with products in My Daily Choice. And we're going to pick 3 testimonies that will receive. First place will get $7.99 in Brand Bucks. Second place will get $3.99, and third place will get $1.99. So we're going to pick 3 winners And the campaign theme for January, obviously, is going to be weight loss. We want to see your weight loss journey. We want you to show us your results. And that means before and after photos, your scale photos, pounds lost, inches lost. And here's how you enter. First, you have to join the My Daily Choice Testimony Facebook group. So you can easily do that. You can find it on our social media channels, like in Telegram. We post that testimony Facebook group. You'll see the campaign guidelines in there, and you're going to post your testimony. The dates are going to be January 8th to January 31st. The winner will be selected in early, the winners will be selected in early February, and then we will give you guys your brand bucks for who win. And like, again, throughout the year, it may be a different campaign theme. It may be related to automotive, like who saved the most money with, fuel factor X, or it could be, different themes so that we can, in a very cool way, introduce different products and share stories. And again, in this business of network marketing, it's the stories that sell. And so the more you can gather testimonies and gather stories, you can become a bank of testimonies and use that to, promote these various brands and products that we have in the company. Okay, another thing I want to touch on real quick is the program that we launched for self-employment tax credits. We have submitted already close to 7,000 people that have submitted their, their name, their email, their phone number to apply for this tax credit. Now, in my opinion, every person that gets a 1099 that files and pays for self-employment taxes should apply for this. There is zero risk. There is zero reason why anybody that files self-employment taxes should not get into this program, because there's no obligation, there's no risk. The accounting firm will literally tell you after you have submitted your documents, here's exactly what you're going to qualify for. And the thing is most people were impacted by COVID in 2020 and 2021. Like, a lot of people had to pull their kids out of school. A lot of people had to pull their kids out of daycare. A lot of people had to, care for their spouse or care for the elderly. And so there's a lot of people that will be eligible for this program. And so we launched this like literally 3 weeks ago. It was like right before the holidays. And we're averaging, anywhere from 100 to 500 people a day that are coming through setctaxcredit.com and, filling out their information to see what they'll qualify for. And so if you're not familiar with this program, here's how it works. I won't spend too much time on it, but here's how it works. It's for self-employed workers that paid self-employment tax. So if you paid self-employment taxes in 2020 or 2021, you could be eligible for a fully refundable tax credit. Now, fully refundable tax credit means it's not a deduction off your future taxes. It means that you're getting a check directly from the US Treasury, and the max eligibility is up to $32,200 per person, depending on, your income and a bunch of different factors. The accounting firm will tell you exactly what you're eligible for. So for some people, it may only be $6,000. For some, it may be $8,000. For some, it would be $12,000. But again, like, everybody should do this. To me, this is a no-brainer. Some people have looked at it and said, well, I just don't know. It's like, this is a no-brainer to put your information in and see how much you're gonna get from the Treasury. And so if you haven't applied for this yet, here's how it works. All you have to do is go to your My Daily Choice back office. So you log in, you're going to click SETC tax credits, and underneath that, there's a little button that says apply. Click on apply, fill out the form, and then you're literally good to go. You're going to get entered into the accounting firm's, website. You have to sign an engagement letter with them, and then you submit your documents, and within 3 to 4 days, they'll come back and tell you exactly what you're qualified for. And one of the things I do want to say is, some people said, I don't know how much I'm qualified for. And I've asked them, have you submitted your documents yet? And they've said no. So obviously, the accounting firm can't do their job if you haven't uploaded your documents. And so if you're promoting this program, one of the things that's really important is to remind your people to upload their documents, because they, like right now, Setsy's kind of new, so it's not as like crazy as ERC was, where the IR, like I know some people that have been waiting almost 18 months for their ERC check. This is so new where people can get in line now, but if they don't submit their documents, then they could be literally at the end of the line. If the program blows up and then they're like all of a sudden submitting their documents, like right now, it's only like 1 to 4 months or so to get the check from the Treasury, but that could turn into 8 months or 10 months or 12 months. So you definitely want to create an urgency with your people to upload their documents. After the accounting firm has come back and they've told you exactly what you're going to be eligible for, then you just pay the accounting firm's filing fees. Now, I just want to pose a question. Let's say the firm comes back and says, hey, Josh, you're eligible for $23,000 and it's going to cost you $1,000 to file and amend your returns. Would you guys trade $1,000 for $26,000? Yes, everybody should. So, and here's the thing, even if you like, forget about Jorns for a second, even if you went to your CPA, which by the way, your CPA doesn't know how to file for this, they would bill you anyway. You're going to pay whatever their hourly fee is for them to amend your returns. This is like a pre-built fee that's cheaper than what your hourly CPA rate probably is. And it's like this is all that these guys do. They're not like regular CPAs that are taking on, basic accounting work. They specialize in these types of tax credits. So to me, this is a no-brainer. And here's the other thing. If for whatever reason you don't get your check from the Treasury, they will refund the filing fee. But that has never happened. Everybody that has qualified is either in process of getting their check from the Treasury or has already got it. So this is no obligation. You only pay if you qualify. And one of the assurances that they give is they give you 5 years of audit assistance as well. So if you ever get audited by the IRS, they will do all of the audit work for you for 5 years at no additional charge, which my CPA won't even do that kind of work for free. So that's just incredible. After those steps have been completed, then you're done. All you got to do is submit your docs, pay your filing fees, and then you just wait. You get your check in the mail, and you could invest it. You could put it into crypto. You could just hold on to the money. It's your money to do whatever you want with as soon as you receive it. If you're interested in promoting this program, you can earn up to $200 per referral. So think about this. There's 80 million people that filed self-employment taxes. So we're not talking about a small number of people. We're talking about like a massive amount of people. We're talking about, hairdressers, insurance agents, realtors, independent contractors, landscape, like anybody that has filed self-employment taxes. You should send your link out to them, because the chances are they may have already heard about this. It's already on the news. I've seen it now at least 5 times on the news. When I get in the car and I turn the radio on, I hear it on the radio. So probably the people in your network have already heard about it and may be applying through somebody else. So why would you allow that to happen if you already have a link that you can send out and get paid up to $200 per person? And just to give you kind of an idea, like if you reached out to 10 people and those, like, let's say, 10 realtors, usually do pretty well in income and can probably get the max eligibility. If you reached out to 10 realtors and they applied and they're all eligible for the max filing fee, you could have just made $2,000 on those 10 people. And that's not including any of the other ways that we pay in My Daily Choice. That's just the upfront commission that gets paid out. If you reach out to 20 people, it could be $4,000. There's one guy on the leaderboard, he has like over 1,700 applications personally. So if all those people become eligible, then he could be looking at over $200,000 in bonuses just from sending an email blast out with his link. I've talked to the accounting firm, and they said 80% of our people right now are in the doc collection phase, with a lot of people moving towards the final stage. And so it's taken a little time for people to upload their documents, but from what I've seen and heard from the accounting firm, it's been pretty positive in terms of people kind of moving through the process. And just to show you guys some testimonies, I've been looking in some different Facebook groups and stuff. Laura Pentillis, she got an email from Jorns. She qualified for $4,470. Brandy Lynn qualified for $5,300. And Sandy Graham qualified for $2,540. So testimonies are starting to come in. I know of one guy as well that got $9,600, and I think there's one that got the max eligibility. But yeah, testimonies are starting to come in, which is great. All right, now I'm to the next part of the webinar here, and I want to introduce you guys to a new brand partner that's coming on board. So we've made a little bit of a change to our brand partner program. So one of the things that we're going to do going forward is anytime we launch a new brand partner, it will be either on a monthly webinar or at a company event. That's it. Like, we're not launching it just sporadically anymore. It'll either be on the monthly company webinar or at an event. That doesn't mean that at every company webinar or at every event there will be a brand partner launch, but for the ones that are in the queue that are moving to launch, that's how the timing is going to work out, because we want to have time to explain the products, talk about it, let you hear from the person who developed the product. And so this one's a little bit special because when we launched Marketplace, it wasn't just to add a bunch of products to My Daily Choice. That's part of it, being able to get into different brands, have a variety of choices. But another reason was to support entrepreneurs. And this entrepreneur in particular happens to be a top leader in My Daily Choice. And I'm going to introduce her, but you guys all know who she is. She's a seven-figure earner, top leader, top ranked in My Daily Choice, and that's your very own Candice Bird Davis. So Candice, if you're there, I want to know what you created, a little bit about your story behind it, and then I'm sure you'll tell us a little bit about the product, which we'll be launching today. So welcome, Candice.
Absolutely. Josh, can you hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you.
Awesome. Well, first and foremost, I definitely have to thank you for the opportunity to be here today. Thank you and Jenna for your vision and your mission. I remember when you guys were sharing the concept of My Daily Choice, and you talked about having a platform where entrepreneurs and other companies can collaborate to bring impact. And it's so exciting because I know that we're on this impact tour. We're looking to make an impact globally. So I thank you guys just for being able to take part in this impact mission. And, my passion for this particular product started probably about 10 years ago when I got into the industry of network marketing. I got in on a product that was very similar to this, so I always had a passion behind it. But today, my friends, we are launching from Get Bodied Wellness, our first product known as InstaTrim Detox Tea. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm fired up and excited about it as you guys are looking at the slide here. One of the number one things that I'm even more excited about, I did not know that corporate was kicking off a weight loss promotion. And one of the most important parts on a weight loss journey is, of course, detoxing the body, flushing the toxins, the parasites, everything that is holding on to that unwanted weight. So my friends, it's exciting because this particular product is not only portable, it's not only potent, but it's creating an impact with some of the testimonies that we've been testing for the last 30 days. We've had about 100 people on this product, and the results are astounding. So you're going to see some of the key benefits as it shows on this slide. It's going to promote digestive cleansing and flushing of the toxins, which is super important. So not only is it going to remove that from you, when it does, it's going to help you absorb a lot of your nutrients better because it's removing the sludge off of your intestinal wall. It's going to support a healthy appetite, enhance your weight management, increase your energy and mental clarity. It's convenient. And that's one of the number one things in the marketplace today is something that is portable. We are so busy running from football, basketball, soccer, baseball, running businesses, and just being normal moms, dads, husbands, wives, cousins, brothers, you name it. So it's powerful and it's portable. One of the number one things that I get asked about this product recently is what is in the product? Guys, I'm going to tell you, there's only 4 ingredients, 4 herbs. You can drink it young or old. You can drink it hot or cold, okay? It's going to detoxify the body. And when I say hot or cold, you can literally add it to a 16.9 ounce bottle of water. You want to take a drink out of it first, okay? And you're just going to put your sachet in the bottle and you're going to shake it and take your wellness to go. And I'm going to be honest with you, Josh, I get excited because this particular product has no taste to it. So it literally tastes like water with a splash of tea. So I got creative. My team got creative. We said, we have the Marti, T-E-A, Martini, and we've been pairing it with the XE trim and giving a wild berry blast explosion in their mouth. Now, to be honest with you, I don't know what it's going to do for you. But as we've been testing this product out for the last couple of weeks, I've seen people like Tony Rodriguez consume the product, and to be transparent, in 5 days, she's lost 9.4 pounds. Ava Gordon was down 9.7 pounds in 5 days. Lavelle Brown lost over 10.4 pounds. And what they've done is just simply drank the detox tea, flushed their system, and drank consistent water throughout the day. And you have to think about why detox is important. It's going to jumpstart your wellness journey. So there's so many toxins in the foods that we eat and so forth. So it's going to jumpstart the weight loss journey by removing that out of your body. It has the 4 ingredients, Nutrios, which is going to control your appetite. It's going to help with appetite suppression. It has Cassia angustifolia. That's going to help pretty much alleviate a lot of the bloat that we end up having. You're going to notice that people like April Bishop lost 8 inches off of her waistline in 5 days. It's going to promote healthy bowel movements because most of us are not regular. It has papaya fruit extract in it, which is a great enzyme that's going to help you with your digestion. And the last thing that it has in it is chamomile extract. And we all know how amazing chamomile is. So Josh, I'm super excited. I'm grateful and I'm thankful to be able to introduce the Instra Trim Detox Tea to the marketplace today.
Awesome, Candace. Well, just I want to say a couple things. So first off, it's live on the website, so everybody should buy it. 2, the one-time price is $69.99. Subscription is $64.99, and if you have brand bucks, it's $62.99. So pretty decent discount if you have brand bucks and you want to buy this product. I just got mine here at the house. Thank you, Candace, for being so gracious to ship me some. And I'm definitely gonna try it out. I'm just getting over a cold right now, so it's a good time for me to detox and use this product. But super happy to have you not only as an amazing leader in My Daily Choice, but you're the true testament of somebody that is an entrepreneur, that you started your own brand and said, look, you've been asking us for how long to launch detox tea, and I'm just like, yeah, detox tea, yeah. And Candace is the type of person where she doesn't take no for an answer. So what did she do? She went out, she started her own brand and pitched us on it. And it we couldn't say no to it, partly because it was Candace, but also because I think it's an amazing product. So congratulations, Candace. We're looking forward to kicking this product off. And I know it will be a successful product and brand in My Daily Choice, not just because of the product, but because of you promoting it. And so thank you for your vision for it. And we're excited to kick it off.
Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it.
Awesome. All right. Now, just kind of switching gears. We just launched a new brand with Candace. We're going to now switch gears and talk about a new feature for one of our digital products, which is the Akashics brand. And I have some people that I'm gonna introduce to talk a little bit about it. But that is called Tap to Trade. So this has been like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 months in the making, where, right now the Akashics brand, we have educators. These are amazing people that, look at charts all day for different assets and then on their live sessions, they call out trades. Here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing gold's going to go up, gold's going to go down, or I'm seeing here's what's going to happen with this currency. And then they call trade ideas out or trade alerts. And then the community that has a subscription to Akashics can decide whether they want to take these different trade alerts. But one of the things that we've noticed about trading is trading can be intimidating. It's intimidating for me. That's why I would rather use technology to try to trade for me than have to master it myself. Not because I don't feel like I could master it, but like my day is so busy. I got 4 kids. I'm running around like crazy. I got a business to run. And so I don't have as much time to dedicate to the education side of trading. And so as I was talking with, Maddie and Javed and Brent and some of the core team in Akashics, we masterminded and came up with this concept called Tap to Trade. And I got to give credit to my wife, Jenna, who named this. By the way, she has the best names and ideas for everything. Like HempWorks, she named Akashics. Like she is the best namer of namers. There will be no better namer. She's got the best names and I think it makes so much sense. Tap to trade. If you get a trade right on your phone, all you have to do is tap to be in that trade. And so we've been working on this technology, and it's finally live for iPhone. It's almost done for Android. It's being reviewed by Android, but it's done for iPhone. It's launching today. If you log into your Akashics app, you'll see it's completely different. And so I'm going to introduce Matthew Thayer, who's going to come on. He's known as Matty Pips. This guy is an amazing educator, top leader in MDC. He was instrumental in helping to put this together. And Matty, maybe just tell a little bit about what you see with this feature and how people can kind of plug in and what your vision is for it. And I'm excited to kick this off today. I know we're going to create some big momentum with it.
Thank you so much, Josh. I really appreciate you. And yeah, guys, this is something that we've been working on for quite a while in the background. And we wanted to do this right. I came into My Daily Choice last December. So I've been here officially for a year now. And when I met with Josh, I told him my vision and I told him kind of what I wanted to accomplish with, just a trading company and just a trading opportunity. And it's just making things simple. When I came into trading, guys, 6 years ago, I was very intimidated. I didn't really know if I was ever going to actually be able to learn the skill set. I always thought that it was very, very complex. People used very, very big words. And when they would talk about different strategies and just different things, it was just something that for me, I never thought that I was ever going to be able to learn. So when I finally did actually learn how to trade, guys, I told myself, man, if I'm going to go teach other people how to do this, or if I'm going to bring people into this, I want to figure out how to do it in a stupid, simplified way. And that's been my mission, guys, ever since I actually learned how to trade. So when I sat down with Josh, when he told me that he was completely open and he had absolutely no ego, he was like, man, let's just create something special. For me, guys, that was my selling point. And that's why I decided to partner with Josh, because he's always been the person that just wants to do the best thing for the community. And this last year, we've really tried to accomplish that. We put everything into Akashics as one deal, right? We put the academies, the live sessions, the trade alerts, the scanners. We offered all of that, guys, for one price. Most companies don't do that. Most companies will charge you for every single little thing. And with us, we just give it to you with one price. So that was kind of the start, is we wanted to make sure that everybody had enough value for the price. And then we came out with, obviously, as you guys know, some of you guys know, the automation, the bot, because we wanted to simplify it, right? We wanted to help everybody be able to trade without having to really know what to do. Well, what we found out with that was it's very risky. Things happen, technology fails, and we can't control what the market does. So when things happened with the bot, it was out of our control and it ended up hurting a lot of people. So when that happened, me and Josh went back to the drawing board and we said, hey, so what do we do? You know, do we just run with the educators that we have? Do we just concentrate on calling out trades? And that's the direct we went. But then as we were doing that, guys, ideas started to flow. And I just said, you know what? Why not put the risk on our hands as a team? And that's one thing, guys, I'm gonna let you guys know. We're a team here with Akashics. The people that you see as educators, we all work together. That's another thing that makes us so different than everyone else, is that we actually use each other. You know, I trade with Brent, I trade with Steve, I trade with, you know, all the other educators like Rich and Ahmed and Javier. We all use each other to figure out what are the best trades. And then what sprung from that idea was, why not have the community be able to approve our trades without having to really know what to do or have to hop on live sessions? Because the truth of the reality is this: a lot of people are busy. A lot of people have families. A lot of people have after school events. A lot of people have work. A lot of people, you know, have various things happening in their lives. So we wanted to create something, guys, that was going to help those people see success. Because here's what's going to happen now. With what we have going on and what we have with Akashics, anybody can participate now. I want this to go over your guys' head. Anybody can participate in this now. Because here's how it's going to work. Let's just say, Josh, if you want to, you can go to the next slide as well. Let's just say you decide to get started, right? And you obviously have a smartphone. The only process that you're going to have to do when you get started with Akashics now is you're going to have to basically just fund a broker, which we'll have a series of videos that you'll be prompted with once you decide to get started that will walk you through that step by step. It's not a hard process. We're going to help you set up the broker. We're going to help you fund the broker. And then when you're ready to use Tap to Trade, guys, all you're going to have to do, and if you want to go to the next slide, Josh, is log into your Akashics back office. You will have an account number, an account password that's sent to your email, the broker's name, the broker server. You're just going to enter those details. Super, super simple, guys. Next slide, Josh. And once you have entered that stuff, you're going to connect. And when an educator finds a potential trade idea, so let's just say, guys, I'm looking at the market, right? I'm doing all my analysis. I'm looking for a potential trade setup, and I see something. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to alert the entire community, guys, that I'm actively looking at the market. So you guys will be ready for it. You're going to get one alert that says, hey, I'm preparing for a trade opportunity. Once you get that alert, you will know, hey, in the next 30 minutes to 60 minutes, Matthew Thayer is going to call out a trade. So all you're really going to have to do is just make sure that you're looking at your phone, or you're going to have your sound on, because once I see a trade idea, I'm going to send you an alert. And that alert, guys, all you're going to have to do is just tap the alert. So if you go to the next page, Josh, once you tap the alert, it'll ask you if you would like to approve that trade. Now, that's all you're going to have to do, guys, because once you hit approve, it automatically gets taken on your broker. The lot size, the stop loss, the take profit, guys, that's all done for you. And I'm sure a lot of you guys on this call right now, you just got lost. You were like, dude, I don't even know what a stop loss is. I don't know what a take profit is. I don't even know what he just said. Guess what? That's okay. Because the team here, and I told Josh this last night, I said the team's job is to be conservative. See, you're not going to know what we're doing, but what you are going to see is some profits. See, our goal, guys, is just to put profits into your account so you can see them and get excited. Because here's what I know. When people see profits and when they see results, they're going to want to dive more into it. And that's what our live sessions are for. That's what our academy's for. That's what our scanners are for. Those are for the people that see the profits and then just want to take it a step further. But our job as a team, guys, is to send you trade alerts every single day that you can see just profits. Whether that's, $10, $25, $30, a couple $100, it's going to depend on what you start your account with, because we're really concentrating on percentages. We're going to take a very conservative approach at this, and we're not going to call out 1 million trades a day. The team's job is to call out 3, 4, maybe 5 wins a day. And once we've hit that, we're not going to call out anymore. We'll call those through the trade alert side of things. So then that way we know that the customers won't over trade, won't over approve. That once you see your profits, guys, you're going to be able to secure those. Because our job, again, guys, is to help you guys win. And the process is going to be very easy for you guys to get people started, which is going to create massive duplication. Now, I've gone through this type of process, guys, before in my career. In my first company, I created a strategy that was super, super simple. And that strategy basically told people when to buy and sell. And all the customer had to do is watch the strategy and basically take the trades, and they were able to make money. And that thing took the customer base from about 50,000 people to over 415,000 people in an 8-month period. Now, I believe that that same process is going to happen now with Akashics. Now, you guys are hearing about it first. You guys are the field. You guys have the opportunity right now to basically go around and ask all the people that you know in your network if they want to make more money. Because you have the opportunity, guys, to legitimately put them in front of an opportunity that's going to absolutely explode. It is a fight for market share right now. Understand that once you get off this call, guys, everybody's going to know about Tap to Trade. Every single person is going to start posting about what we have here. So my suggestion is that you hop off this call, guys, when we're done, and go tell everybody. Because if you don't tell your friend, somebody else will. And as you guys know, with what we have here, there's an entire compensation plan. You can go and share this with people and use us and leverage us and go build a second stream of income. I don't think there's any more slides. Is there, Josh? Is that it?
No, I just have a few questions for you, just real quick before we move on.
Yep.
So, because I think a lot of people probably ask, like, okay, so once I click approve, I'm in the trade. And what happens next? Do I need to monitor it? Do I need to watch it? Do I need to close it out? Can you just elaborate on that for people that are a little bit newer?
Yeah. So basically, guys, once you approve the trade, the educator will put in a set of what are called stop losses and take profits. Now, a stop loss is just basically set as a risk parameter. So if the trade, for some reason, which this happens in the market, guys, we're not genies, we're not magicians, the trades may potentially go in the wrong direction. Well, we have in place a stop loss that if it does hit, it takes you automatically out of the trade. So there's no way that you could ever blow your entire account. The way that it's set up is that if the trade goes the wrong way, it will just hit that stop loss, guys, and that is just counted as a loss. That is just a percent of a trade that you could potentially lose. Now, the take profit, it works the same exact way. All you have to do is just hit approve. And when the trade goes the right way, automatically when it hits our spot that we want it to go to, it'll automatically secure your profits for you guys without you having to single-handedly do anything. Now, here's a caveat to that. Now, what we're also going to do as an education team is when we call out a trade and the trade goes the right way, we're also going to move stop losses into the profit area. So if the market ever does reverse, you'll still never lose that trade then. So when a trade goes into profit, we're going to move the stop loss ahead of where you entered. So then if the trade reverses, at worst, it's just a break even. Our goal, guys, again, is to make sure that you guys are securing profits and making it super simple for yourself. Now, once we've placed the trades, you do have the ability, if you would like, to move the parameters. You can move your take profit if you would like. You can move your stop loss if you would like as well. Our job, guys, is to give you the tool. And for you guys, if you want to, you can change things or take additional trades. It is your account, guys. We do not control your account. We just basically allow you guys to take the same trades that we take.
Awesome. And one more thing I'll just add that we're going to be adding by Friday is a leaderboard. And the leaderboard will be related to all of the educators. So you can see the performance of the trades being called from each educator. So like, for instance, if Maddie's kicking ass and he's like at a 90% win rate, because I think Maddie went like 8-0, like, was it last week or week before that? So like, if he's doing really well, I may want to follow him, or I could pick maybe Brent or somebody else. So all of that transparency and visibility will be there. That leaderboard will be added on Friday. So thanks, Maddie, for explaining it. And I know you've been waiting a long time for this, so I'm excited to kick it off today. I know there will be probably several Zooms, and we've got some big teams that are wanting to come over and stuff like that. So excited to get
guys,
this here. And just so you guys know, if you have Android, you're probably going to ask us, when is the app going live on Android? It's in review with Android. So as soon as they approve it, it'll be live on Android. They take a little bit longer than Apple. That's not a plug for iPhone or anything, but they do take a little bit longer. Okay.
Do you want to just let them know what the cost? Someone asked what the cost of the subscription was. So it's just $149 for everything, guys.
It's $149 all in for Akashics. No extra charges or anything for.
And it's all ready right now. So you guys can go get it right now. You can go buy Akashics. You can put your broker in there. It's all ready. We have trades already going to be sent out today. So don't miss out. Go get Akashics, hook up your broker, and participate in the trades today.
Awesome. Thanks, Maddie. All right,
yep,
cool. So now we're gonna transition just a little bit. I've got one more amazing speaker, and then we're gonna wrap up. I just want to tell you guys about some events after our director of training has an opportunity to speak. But you guys all know our director of training, Mr. Mark Aceta. This guy is a world-renowned trainer. If you didn't watch or attend our last event that we did at the View, some of the most amazing training that we've ever had in company history. And we're excited to have him, train on this webinar, especially because it's a new year, it's a new you. It's time to take massive action. So Mark, I'm gonna hand it over to you. I'm sure you have some thoughts, being that it's now 2024. You probably saw all the crazy things that happened in 2023 and where the industry is at as a whole. But come on and share a little bit with everybody.
Well, I'm excited. Thank you for the opportunity, Josh. I'm just sitting here getting very excited, listening to the speakers that came before me. And, it reminds me a little bit of if you're a superhero kind of person, Marvel person, it's like the Avengers, because you and Jenna do such a great job of putting everything together, but now you've got all these experts. I mean, I look at Candace, not only as an affiliate, but now bringing this amazing product to the table. I look at Maddie and what that whole Akashics team is doing, and you've got different people who are in different silos who are really exceptionally good at doing what they're doing, and now I know we have, again, the tax program you mentioned. I just got to sit on that one for a moment. I mean, that tax program, to me, everybody should be going to everyone in your database, because anyway, it's interesting. A lot of people are big fans of Robert Kiyosaki, and I've done some events with Robert. I've had dinners with Robert. And when all is said and done, Robert's number one thing above and beyond anything else is not real estate. Real estate is a means to an end to pay the least taxes you possibly can legally, to do everything the way they're supposed to be done. So for the company to find this program where anyone who is in that certain category can get back money, for heaven's sakes, why would we be in a position where we wouldn't want to do that? So most people, here's the bottom line about it. Most people don't know about it. There's been several government programs that have come out over the last 18, 24 months, and people, due to whatever reasons, were able to get ludicrous amounts of money back, but most of them didn't know they were eligible. So this is where, again, we have nothing to lose to blast something out to our database, but also be making the phone calls. This one's going to be like a grass fire, because network marketers know other network marketers, know other independent contractors. And I'm telling you, the amount of money you could make, it is crazy. Maddie said it earlier about the Akashics Tap to Trade, and I believe that's true. Everyone's going to be talking about it. The other thing is, once we get to the tipping point with this deal where a 1099 person can get back money for taxes without doing anything other than fill out the paperwork, it is going to be like a grass fire. Everyone's going to want to be doing it, and you're going to want to make sure that you are the one who's sitting on the top of the most of that business. So again, here's the thing I look at. We're talking about the T, we're talking about Akashics, and all of it's valid. I mean, right now, over 100 million Americans just went on a diet. So all I'd share with you is, what do you want to run with right now? Like for the next 30 days. Yes, we should be talking about 12 months, but why don't we talk about right now? So if you're on the Akashics platform and we're launching Tap to Trade, then go crazy with Tap to Trade. Tell everyone. Be like Paul Revere, talking about the British are coming, and tell them you've got to do tap to trade. If you are looking at going, man, all the stories Candace said over that short period of time with people just drinking the tea, not even talking about the other phenomenal weight loss products. So go crazy for 30 days with the weight loss, whatever it might be that you're fired up. If you want to work with the tax program, whatever it is, really jump on top of it, because massive action is the key to everything. I'm sure some of you guys have heard this over the years, but I'll take a moment and share with you. Ray Kroc. I'm sure most of you know Ray Kroc. Ray Kroc founded McDonald's. You would have to live under a rock for 3 decades if you don't know who Ray Kroc is. So he founded McDonald's, and in the last years of his life, when he was certainly done having to run anything with McDonald's, he would go to major universities and he would lecture entrepreneurs, you know, up and coming entrepreneurs. And he always said the same thing. There's 3 keys if you want to be a phenomenally successful entrepreneur. Number 1, you got to be in the right place at the right time. I don't think I have to explain that to anyone. Everyone understands got to be in the right place, right time. Number 2, this is a big one. You got to know that you're there. So right now, as we're sitting here, do you realize where you are? You know, we did another training on Saturday. Some of you guys might have been on that. And when John Haramza, one of our top affiliates, was talking, he's like, man, this is so prime for us to be the Amazon of network marketing. And again, I know some people might hear that. And it sounds like, I don't know. Let me tell you something. If we have all these phenomenal brand partners that we're bringing to the table, yet another product. Look how many brand partners Josh and Jenna, and just last year they added. Could you imagine? I mean, we added OSNAP, all these phenomenal products. And what's crazy is there's more coming. There's more coming. There's more coming. So anybody who's your prospect, normally you've got a very narrow little gap of who your ideal prospect is. With My Daily Choice, it's everybody. There's not a human being that you're going to come in contact with who is not a perfect prospect for one of the products we have. So study the products. If you haven't gotten your brand bucks yet, for heaven's sakes, get a package of brand bucks right now and order these products. So you're not just hearing about them. You're not just reading about them. You're using them, you know. And again, we could talk about any of these products. I will tell you, the first time you snap an OSNAP, you're going to go, whoa, you're going to feel it. You're going to understand what's going on. And a lot of our products are like that, but you can read a brochure about it and nothing's going to happen. No one reads an OSNAP brochure and goes, oh my gosh, I feel so different. It doesn't happen that way. No one uses any of our products, whether it's the sprays or whatever it is, the coffee, whatever it is, you've got to get it. So get those brand bucks. And if you have people on your team and they're hesitating on getting brand bucks, I will share this with you. No one is going to get to where they want to get to being in a state of fear. Everyone I know would love to have a sales team, but what I've experienced over 36 years of doing this, most people who have a team are so afraid to tell their people what their team should do because they're afraid your people are going to quit. And you know what? The number one reason why people quit is because they don't make enough money. They don't get enough action. You know what they're waiting for you to do? Tell them what to do. So tell them what to do. They need to get a package of brand bucks. They need to be on subscribe and say, they want you to tell them what to do. Don't think that they won't. Don't think they're going to quit. And if 1 or 2 of them quit, because God forbid you told them they have to take action, they were going to quit anyway. So do what you know is the right thing. So let me go back to Ray Kroc. Some of you thought I forgot about Ray Kroc. So number 1, you got to be in the right place, right time. Number 2, you got to realize you're there. So right now, there's 2 types of people in this company. Those who realize that we're there and other people who have no clue. You don't realize we're there. So if you don't know we're in the right place at the right time, what's the point of being in the right place at the right time? I was reading the other day the story about when Amazon was 1 day away from going out. I'm not sorry, not Amazon. Tesla was 1 day away from going out of business. So Musk went and he raised some money. Imagine being one of the investors who saved Tesla from going out of business. Imagine what money you've made. Were those people in the right place at the right time? Yes. But some people didn't realize it, so they didn't invest in that opportunity. How crazy would that be? So we're in exactly the right place at exactly the right time. And I'm saying that to the brand new people so you understand what's going on. There's so many other opportunities all over the place. You go on social media, there's 9,874 people telling you you can get rich doing this, doing that. You got to block out the noise. People that are rich are people that are focused. I understand multiple streams of income, but for me, I made a lot of money in my main stream of income. Then I developed multiple streams of income. So the third thing Ray Kroc talks about, which is the money thing, is got to be in the right place, right time. Got to know you're there. Number three, you have to take massive action, not action, massive action. So I'm going to take back to 33 years ago. I was on a New Year's call. At that point in my career, I was doing pretty good, but I think a lot of you know the saying that good is the enemy of great. And I listened to the company owner who was my mentor, and he talked about decide this is your time. Decide this is my year. It doesn't matter. A lot of people right now, you're still disappointed what happened last year, how things didn't go the way you wanted, or how you used to have a big group, but you don't have a big group right now, or your whatever, your romantic relationship broke up. How about this? This is my year. For once in my life, and maybe if you've already done it, then for one more time in my life, I am going to go all in. I'm going to follow Ray Kroc. I'm in the right place at the right time. I realize I'm there. I'm going to take massive action. So what does that look like? It means new customers, brand new customers. When we're done with this, if this had any real impact, you're going to start emailing people, texting people, and calling people to let them know they have got to get involved, whatever product it is that is flipping your trigger, and they got to get in the right opportunity. New people, new customers, and build new teams. And by the way, most everyone in America lives paycheck to paycheck. 50% of people in this country or more live literally paycheck to paycheck. They just maxed out their credit cards during the holiday season. They desperately need an additional opportunity, but they're not calling you. You've got to call them. We can't wait for our ship to come in. We've got to jump in the damn water and swim out to our ship. So there's people that are looking for it. There's people that are afraid they're going to use their job to AI, that they're going to lose their job to robots. They are in the right frame of mind. All the kids are back to school. The New Year stuff is over. So now it's cold outside. There's no beaches to really go to for most of the country. This is the ultimate building and selling time of the year. And the other thing is everyone around the world has made their New Year's resolutions. So either A, they're going to get in better shape, so sell them a product, or B, they're going to make more money. So show them the opportunity. But this window is a narrow window. Most people will make a New Year's resolution to get in great shape on December 31st. By January 31st, they've already given up. You have a wide open window right now where people are ready for someone to talk to them, but you have to take immediate action. So instead of making 5 calls today, make 25 calls today. Do you understand the difference between action and massive action? Not a little bit of action, not just enough to do it. You know, one of my favorite things is Alabama football. Even though we lost, I'm still going to talk about it. Nick Saban, when they're doing something in practice, they don't do it until they get it right. Most teams, when they're doing something, they just do it. They don't do it till they get it right. They just do it for a little while. Good coaches make the team do it until they get it right. Nick Saban is, we're going to do it until we can't do it wrong. If you want to be great, you got to put in the numbers, man. It's all about the numbers. It's all about willpower. So again, stop making excuses. Stop blaming your upline. Stop blaming whatever you're blaming and say, this is my year. I'm going to take control of my life. This company's about to explode. Sales are going to rip up, and you better be ready for it or you're going to miss the train, guys. So that's one more thing. We have got our Impact Tour. Note the name of the tour, Impact. We're going to have an impact on people. We have a very small venue in Las Vegas the first weekend of February. If you're not registered for that, you need to get registered. That's going to sell out. And we're going to have almost every badass we have in the entire company, including, of course, Josh. And we're going to lay it on you at that event. So you want to get to that event, get as many of your people there as possible, but don't wait to be impacted by February. Let's be impacted by this call right now, guys. Again, this is my year. Do it for you. Don't do it for me. Don't do it for Josh. Do it for you and your family. And once and for all, have the best year you've ever had in the history of your life. I'll turn it back to you, sir.
Thank you, Mark. And that was absolutely incredible. I'm going to just segue into what you talked about with the Impact Tour. So this is the first time we're going to be doing this type of event. And I think this first one's going to be really cool. It's in Vegas. It'll be February 2nd and 3rd. And it's going to be at the corporate office. So one thing that's cool about this is because it's at our office, we're going to be able to do a guest presentation, but we're also going to be able to do video recording, a brand experience, product sampling. We'll have several of the brand partners participating at this event, making their products, doing sampling. You'll be able to chat with them. But we have confirmed at least one additional brand partner that will be launched at this event, and possibly two. Definitely one, possibly two. But this will be just an amazing time to come connect, have fun. There's going to be DJ, there's going to be food, brand experience. If you want to bring, networkers, entrepreneurs, guests, you'll be able to bring guests for that presentation. But it is a smaller venue. We can't have thousands of people in our office. And tickets are only $30. We talked about this, kind of ending the year, that our new model was going to be Impact. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff with the Zwagel Foundation to be able to create impact. So you'll see that at this event as well, but also low ticket prices, $30 for a ticket. And when you show up, you're getting $30 in brand bucks. So essentially it's free to come. And this is going to be an amazing kickoff. And then what we're going to do is at this event, we're going to announce what the next location and venue is for the Impact Tour. So we're going to have at least 4, potentially 5 in the US. There will be several in Europe as well. So there will be a European tour. I know we've got a big international market as well. We're definitely going to be going to Hungary. We're looking at Romania and the UK as well. But for the US, there will be at least 4 events that you can plug into. So I just want to, encourage you guys to go to mdcliveevents.com and grab your tickets to this. And then last but not least, don't miss out on our 8th annual convention. Tickets are available. It's still up for the early bird pricing. So you can go on and grab your ticket at $99 at mdcliveevents.com. If you guys were at our 7th annual convention in Miami, that was an amazing time. We launched some super cool products, amazing training, amazing recognition. That'll be the same at this event, but we're going to take it to a whole new level. So $99, that's the cheapest that convention has been in a long time. So go on, grab your tickets now. Let's all have the best 2024, best year you've ever had in My Daily Choice. So thank you guys so much. Love you all. This is being recorded. It will be posted. Make sure you get this information out to everybody in your organization. Thanks again, and have an amazing day.